Hi everyone. So today I will be demonstrating the technique of art therapy or coloring. Um, this technique is something that I think that everybody should try because I've seen it work on anywhere from children to the elderly. I personally love this technique. It is definitely one that I use in my daily life. I personally struggle with depression, anxiety, and ADHD, and I am clinically diagnosed with that. Besides my medication, this technique is definitely one that is my go-to. This technique is not just for kids, but is also recently a big adult thing. So I think that everybody will enjoy this one. So you only need a couple things in order to do this technique. One being a place that you really, really like. This place could be your dining room table or your couch or your bed, or it could just be a quiet place. Also, you will need a coloring page. You can find coloring pages on the internet. They're pretty much everywhere. Pinterest, if you even Google, or an adult coloring book, kind of like one of this. You can find them at a drugstore, Walmart, Target, pretty much anywhere, since adult coloring is the new in thing. You will also need stuff to color with. I personally have an abundance of coloring stuff. So I have everything from markers to Sharpies, gel pens to pens, to color pencils to crowns, anything that you could possibly think of. My favorite go-to are Sharpies, so you'll definitely need something to color with. So pretty much those are all the things that you need. One thing that I do suggest is going to your quiet place. Mine is normally my bed because it's nice and soft. And the first thing that I do recommend doing is taking all of your colors and spreading them out. By spreading them out, this allows you to see all the different colors that you have of choice. As you could probably tell, I have a ton of colors. So it takes a little bit to get all the colors out. I like to have all the colors out so that I can see each one of them, and they're not in any particular pattern. I will show you. See, I have them not in any particular pattern. Next, you will be opening up to your coloring page, or whatever coloring page that you would like, or that you printed out, or whatever. As you can see, let's see if I can get it. Yeah. I have already started this one. As you can see, there is a lot to it. It doesn't really matter what kind of page it looks like, anything that gets your attention. So, and then you just start coloring. You pick up any color that you want and just start coloring away. And one thing that I found is that once I start coloring, it doesn't matter what is going on around me, whether it's my boyfriend playing his Call of Duty or Final Fantasy game or whatever is going on around me, the dog's barking. It doesn't really faze me anymore because I'm so focused on that, my coloring page, and how much it relaxes me and helps me ground myself after a really hard day. Working in this field is something that is very, and can be very stressful, and a lot of people do bring that home and do get burned out. So this technique right here is definitely a way that you can not get so burned out and kind of focus on you and give yourself you time. And also, while you are, in that kind of zone coloring, it's kind of doing what meditation does to your brain by relaxing it, which is awesome, and is what everybody needs. One thing I found interesting is that during this technique, it can be incorporated with different interventions, whether they be traditional or non-traditional. But with this technique, it also lets the person express their creativeness, and it's using two different parts of your brain, using the logical and the creative side when you are using this technique, because the logical part being, I know what this picture is and I know what these colors are, but also the creative side of wanting to do different colors. One thing that I found interesting is that the colors that you end up picking can kind of tell what kind of mood you are in. So I'm sure, as you could tell, I've completed a lot of these colorings, and they're one of my favorites. And different dark colors like this, blues and greens, are known as happy and calm and relaxed colors, while, you know, a lot of red and yellow and orange, sort of like this, are associated with being angry, or, you know, having a lot of anxiety, or you know, being annoyed. So looking now back on my pictures, now that I see that, I can certainly tell what kind of state of mind I was in when I did most of these colors, and how, you know, I start off with, you know, I tend to do two pictures at once in one night, and I see how my colors start by going from this to my next one having more blues in it. Seeing how by just a picture going from that annoyed state of mind to more relaxed just by the colors that you pick, and not even trying to pick those colors. So I think this is definitely a technique that everybody should try, because it's awesome. And best of luck, everybody. Let me know what you think.